So you're selling on Amazon and all of a sudden you're seeing a slowdown in your sales. Now this is a significant problem, and like all businesses and the natural part of doing business, there are a lot of problems that you're going to encounter, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be looking for solutions. Definitely in this video, I'm going to be showing you some main reasons why you might be seeing a slowdown in your sales on Amazon and what you can do and what solutions there are to these problems/reasons. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now, before we talk about the main reasons, I'm going to be talking about a few reasons and the solutions to those reasons/problems. Let's get started with the obvious. Sometimes it's the common mistakes that you make when you're selling on Amazon that are so common and obvious, but because they're so simple, you normally skip them and you don't basically think that they might be the reason why you're seeing a slowdown in sales. So no problem. Let's go through the list of very common reasons why you might be seeing a slowdown in sales. Have you recently made changes to your ad campaigns? Have you updated your ad campaigns? Maybe previously you were doing an auto campaign and now you're doing a manual campaign. That could be one of the reasons why you're seeing a slowdown in sales. And obviously the solution would be to go back to what you were previously doing. Has a promotion suddenly finished? Did you do a special discount on your product for a particular period of time? And now that the promotion is over, people are not willing to purchase your product at full price. Also check that. Most importantly, are you the only one in your category that is experiencing a slowdown in sales, or is it something related to the category that you are selling in? So that is a major pain point, and that's a major problem actually that you need to be focusing on. Is it you, or is it the whole category? And in order to know, you just simply need to look at your BSR. So I'm in a listing on Amazon.ae. Let's assume this is your listing. Let's go down to the part where you see the BSR. So this is how you can basically figure out if your product is, if there's something wrong with the category in general, or if it's just related to your product and the fact that your product isn't getting any sales. As you know, BSR is a ranking, bestsellers rank. Now you've got two main BSRs that always show up in your listing. You've got your main BSR, which is the kitchen. Obviously, you definitely need to focus on the main category BSR, kitchen. However, you also need to be aware that kitchen is a very large category. And normally these main categories are always large. And you are kind of also selling completely different products all under the kitchen category. However, you also want to make sure that your BSR here doesn't change a lot, because it could potentially mean that there's a slowdown in the main category itself. But what you really want to focus on is the subcategory where you are potentially, basically, you are competing with people that are selling very, very, very similar products. So just if in case you don't know how the BSR works, the higher your BSR, the less sales you are getting. So right now, the BSR for this product is 57. So there are, if tomorrow and the BSR is updated every hour, by the way. So if I log in an hour and I see that my BSR is 60, it means other people are selling. However, I'm not selling. That's why my BSR is dropping. If my BSR is stable, even though my sales have slowed down, that gives you an idea that the sales for all of the category, because other sellers are not selling more than you are. So that gives me an idea that potentially it's a category problem. Maybe the category is a little bit more seasonal than you would have thought, or maybe something is happening. Maybe it's a holiday, who knows? But it's more of the whole category isn't getting any demand, and it's not just your product. Okay, so now that we talked about all of these common reasons why, common and simple to be quite honest, reasons why you might be seeing a slowdown in your sales, before I get started and start diving a little bit deeper into some more reasons and problems and solutions to those problems and reasons, If this is your first time watching a video on this channel, hi, my name is Crystal and I'm the founder of Amazon Sellers Society and Sellers Society. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel, you leave a like on this video, and you leave me a comment in the comment section below because you can win. Yes, you can win a 1-hour consultation call with me where we talk about everything related to Amazon. Now, if you want to work with our society and if you want to learn exactly how we can help you create a store on Amazon with successful products, then you can go ahead and check our website, www.assmiddleeast.org/sell, and you can book a consultation call with one of our team members where, he or she can tell you a little bit more about our programs. Now, if you want to learn how to do this business on your own, we also have an inner circle membership where you can become a member of the society. That's /join. I'm going to start with the obvious reasons, the obvious problems. Again, maybe I already talked about the obvious reasons and problems, but they are a little bit common, things that I commonly see, and you might not have noticed them in your account. So I'm going to start with those and then I'm going to move on to the more complicated problems. So reason number one is you are not winning the buy box. Now, if you want a full breakdown of what is a buy box and why you actually need to know more about it, I have filmed a video and I would suggest that you go ahead and watch it after you finish this one. Definitely you will find the link to that video in the description box of this video. So the buy box essentially is basically if you are a reseller and you have not won the buy box, basically when people are clicking buy now or add to cart, they're buying from someone else and they're not buying from you. However, you might say, Crystal, but I'm the only one selling on the listing. I created the listing. So if that's the case, then you also might lose the buy box or you might not be winning your own buy box. Reason number one, you started selling FBM and not FBA, and Amazon is not willing to give you the buy box as soon as you get started. You need to get some sales, which is also a little bit tricky because not winning the buy box basically eliminates that buy now button. So it looks a little bit weird and there are additional steps that the customer has to follow in order to purchase the product, and sometimes customers don't know how to do those additional steps. And reason number two is you might have a suppressed buy box, meaning you did something with your listing. You might have potentially, most commonly, played around with the price. You raised it a lot, you decreased it a lot, and Amazon has triggered a warning, thereby suppressing the buy box, thereby not letting anyone purchase your products. So the buy box is very important. You need to make sure that you are winning the buy box, because if you're not the winner of the buy box, you're basically not selling the product, even if it's in the Amazon FBA warehouse. Reason number two, very similar to reason number one, but a little bit different, stranded inventory. So you sent units over to Amazon, however, for some reason, the units have been stranded and sidelined. You're already selling on Amazon, everything was wonderful, and then all of a sudden you log into your Amazon account and you find that your units are stranded because you potentially did something wrong. Maybe you even added some additional keywords into your title. That's a common thing that sometimes happens. Something like best-selling product, high-quality product, all of those common words that we think are valuable for us to sell the product are things that Amazon don't like us to use. So if you have done that, then Amazon will sideline your products and you'll see them under stranded inventory, meaning the products are in the Amazon warehouse, however, they're stranded. They're not linked or related to any listing that is currently active on Amazon, meaning you're not selling the product. So that's very important. You need to make sure that none of your inventory is stranded, and you need to make sure that you have some type of alert system so that even if you don't log into your Amazon Seller Central every single minute, because who can do that, who has the time, you're always alerted to anything that might happen. Now, those were common reasons. How about some solutions? Let's check on some solutions. One thing that you can do if you have eliminated all the reasons that I just talked about is you can do social contests. Yes, it's very valuable that you use social media in order to promote your products. I'm sure you know, as an Amazon seller, as a new brand owner, it's quite tough to have a large following, large enough for them to, for you to promote your products to these audiences, especially on really saturated social media platforms like TikTok, maybe TikTok is easy for some people, but it is a tough platform like TikTok and Instagram and even Facebook without doing a lot of ads and paying a lot of money on ads. However, social media is very important if you know how to use it. And the proper way to use it is to build a long-term relationship with your followers. One way that you can build a long-term relationship is by having them follow you on your social media accounts, or have them log in and give you their email so that you can have them in your mailing list. Both of those things are very valuable because then you can promote to them any future products that you have, or your current products that you have, whenever you decide to do some special discount, for example, or just for any reasons, you have a long list of followers, or you have a big mailing list that you can promote your products to. Now, where do you get these followers? How do you get these people into your mailing list? One of the ways is through a social media contest. Find amazing influencers or other brand owners and create some type of a contest where people can win your product. All they need to do is to follow you on Instagram. I'm sure you've seen so many influencers actually do these. Even large influencers still do giveaways. So you're able to do some type of a win-win situation with an influencer that can promote your product and say, you know, if you want to enter the contest, just go ahead and follow X brand and follow them and like this post and stuff like that, so that you can get more engagement on your social media account. Or you can have customers log into a certain or social media people who want to enter this contest. You can have them log into a particular landing page where all they need to do is to hand over their name and their email, and they're inside of your mailing list, as well as they have become part of the contest to win your product. So that's the idea of getting more people, because the more people that you have in your mailing list, the less reliant you are on just the Amazon customers, and now you have some additional customers of your own. Now, one additional thing that you can do is you can have your Amazon account audited. Yes, you can have your Amazon account audited by a professional. There are a lot of professional agencies that can go through your account and they can check if everything is correct, if your ad campaigns are correct, if you're selling at the right price, all of those very important things. Additionally, they can check your returns, they can make sure that you have no stranded inventory, all of that stuff, if you are not aware of how these things happen. Definitely, you can get it done with a professional company, or you can also join our program, Sellers Society, which is a profitability tool that we have developed. And this profitability tool can help you actually manage your business. And part of being a subscriber and a user of Sellers Society is that you get a free audit every single month on your account. So if you want to join Sellers Society, you can go ahead and find all of the information, including a free masterclass, on sellerssociety.io. Auditing your account is like basically taking your car to a mechanic. Even if it's not broken down, you just feel that it's not working properly, so you might take it to the garage where a mechanic can check it out and let you know if there's anything wrong or if it's functioning and working perfectly. And that's it for this video. Of course, you know, sales and sales velocity and those types of things are a natural part of business. But again, like I said in the beginning, just because they're a natural part of business doesn't mean that you shouldn't be constantly seeking ways to improve the results that you're getting on Amazon. The most important thing is your attitude and how you approach problems that might happen with you along your journey. If you get really disheartened and if you become negative, then more and more bad things are going to happen. However, if you focus on let's find a solution and let's fix the problem, then you'll be able to find a solution. I'm not saying you'll find a solution immediately, and I'm not saying that it's easy, but focusing on the solution is the way to get started with fixing your problem. I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.